So what's the meaning of the regular verb to want in present?
Um,
The regular.
the regular verb to want means querer or desire in present.
Okay, okay, that's cool. You are in sixth grade, no? Sixth grade or sexto grado, no? Sixth grade. Yeah. Okay. She's a student of musician. She's studying this kind of system, which is very good. She's able to understand this, and that is correct. Okay. What kind of sound you add to past and past participle forms? In past and past participle, you have three options: D or ed.
I have to add ed.
The sound.
I have to add the sound ed
Why?
because when an English regular verb in present
Good. Finishes what?
finishes in the sound ed in present.
No, in the sounds or what?
In the sound or the in
Good.
present,
Now it's
I
better.
have to add the sound ed.
Perfect. Good. The next one.
To add, added.
What's the meaning of the regular verb to add in present?
The regular verb to add means añadir or
Sumar
sumar in present.
or in Spanish, no?
In Spanish.
It's the same, yeah. She studies music. She's a musician. Anyway, and what kind of sound you add to his past and past participle form? You have three options: D or ed.
I have to add the sound ed
Why?
because when an English regular verb in the sound
Finishes
finishes in the sound or D
in
in
present.
present, I have to add the sound ed.
Good, perfect. The next one.
To conclude, concluded.
Okay, what's the meaning of the regular verb to conclude in present?
The regular verb to conclude means conclude in present.
Good, that's good, very good. And what kind of sound you add to his past and past participle forms? I have three options: D or ed.
I have to add the sound ed
What?
because when an English regular verb finishes in the sound or D in present, I have to add the sound ed.
Good. Okay, and good. The next one?
To end, ended.
No, to end. To end.
To end, ended.
Okay, what's the meaning of the regular verb to end in present?
The regular verb to end means finalizar or terminar in present.
Good. And what kind of sound you add to his past and past participle form, please? You have three options: D or ed.
I have to add the sound ed
Why?
because when an English regular verb finishes in the sound or D in present, I have to add the sound ed.
Okay, and what's the meaning of the regular verb ended in past participle? Do you know it?
The regular verb ended means finalizado or terminado in past participle.
Pretty good, very intelligent and very good memory. That's good. Okay, the next one.
To have, had.
Okay, what's the meaning of the regular and auxiliary verb to have in present? Yeah, it's also auxiliary verb. Okay, it is also okay. Okay, the regular verb to have means
The irregular
no
verb
regular. Remember to have. Do you remember the song to have?
to have, had.
Okay, what's the meaning of the regular verb to have in present?
The regular verb to have means tener in present.
Pretty good. And what's the meaning of the
In
regular?
auxiliary verb sería
In Spanish it would be haber.
haber.
Yeah, for example, what's the meaning of the regular verb had in past?
The regular verb had means tení,
No,
tuve, tuve or tuvimos in past.
Good. Okay, what's the meaning of the regular verb had in past participle?
The regular verb had means tenido in past participle.
Good. How do you say now using this? How do you say yo he leído un libro?
I
Imagine that you take it here and put it here.
I had.
No, it's in present. The auxiliary verb have in present. Do it yourself with your hands. Put it and put it here. This is the fourth lesson already. Sixth grade primary school. Okay, primary student. Okay, how do you say? Yo he leído un libro.
I have.
Uh-huh.
I have.
Remember the song to read. Read.
I have read.
No, read.
I have read a book.
Oh, good, perfect. Okay.
A book.
Uh,
The book.
oh, the book, el libro. Okay. How do you say now? Había, which is the auxiliary verb in past. Had. The same. Take it and put it in.
Yo había leído un
Sí,
libro.
yeah. It's había in past.
I had read a book.
Translated. Para que se le pegue. For
Yo
you to
había
remember.
leído un libro.
Good. And you use what the auxiliary verb have or had? Para había.
Had.
Good. Okay, that's cool. Eso es bueno porque tú lo vas a ver en los tiempos verbales, que es lo que, in my opinion, what make people, lo que hacen las personas, to speak English. It doesn't matter the age, no importa la edad. Okay. It is the fastest way, es una forma más rápida, in spite of, a pesar de, the modern systems that, the modern system is the fastest way, even though, aun cuando, it is an ancient system, un sistema muy antiguo and personal. Research to me. I mean, linguistic research. Okay, the next one.
To be, was, were.
No, to be is. Remember the song.
To be, is, are, was, were, been.
Good. That's the song. Okay. What's the meaning of the? Is it auxiliary verb too? What's the meaning of the irregular verb to be in present?
The irregular verb to be means ser, and in auxiliary verb
Cero qué? Cero.
start means
No, cero estar in qué? In present.
start or start in present.
Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Is, are the same. Cero estar. Okay, in present. Okay, that's cool. And what's the meaning of the regular verb was? Regular verbs too. Was, were in past.
The irregular verb was, were means fui, estuve, estuvimos, fuimos.
Éramos.
In past,
Era.
éramos.
Good, that's good. It's good to remember every single time. Es bueno recordarlo cada vez. Because you are going to use it in a chapter, un capítulo que se llama, its name is The English Language Tenses, los tiempos verbales ingleses. For you to speak really, really, really fast in only a month or 2 months maximum. Okay. Even though you can believe it or not, haga lo creo o no. O sea, what's the meaning of the irregular verb being in past participle?
The irregular verb being
Means.
means sido
Oh, good, perfect.
or estado
In
in past
Or in our language, in what? In Spanish?
in Spanish.
Yeah, it's our language that we are living where? In Cuba. Okay, let's turn the page. Okay, now, you have how many verbs? How many verbs? ¿Cuántos verbos?
19.
19. Okay, that's cool. Okay, this one, the next one?
To do, did, done.
Down.
Down.
Remember this in the phonetic symbol, no? Indian what?
So they got the phonetic symbol and
Yeah, it's the sound. It's also to do, did, done.
to do, did, done.
Okay, what's the meaning of the regular verb to do in present?
The irregular verb to do in present and the irregular verb to do means o sea,
Okay, in Spanish would be, what do you want to do today? ¿Qué es lo que tú quieres que?
¿qué es
To
lo
do-
que tú quieres en este
Hacer.
hacer?
Okay, if you don't remember it, si tú no lo recuerdas, you have to repeat it. You made a mistake, you have to repeat it. To do, did, done. Repeat it.
Do, did, done.
To do.
To do, did, done.
You said to do, no?
To do, did, done.
Okay, and what's the meaning of the irregular verb to do in present? That's the
The irregular verb to do means hacer in present.
to do. Okay.
to do.
Okay, in third person singular, tercera persona singular, it would be, sería, does. ¿Cómo?
Does.
Does he, she.
Cuando he, she,
He, she,
it.
it. Good, that's cool. And what's the meaning of the irregular verb did in past?
The irregular verb did means hice or hicimos in past.
Good. What's the meaning of the irregular verb done in past participle?
The irregular verb done means hecho in past participle.
Perfect. Now you're already intelligent. Okay. As auxiliary verb, for example, how do you say ¿Tú hablas inglés? The classical questions. Questions, sorry.
You
No, you have to use the auxiliary verb. You took it from here and you put it at the beginning, por lo pones al principio de una oración or sentence. Say, ¿Tú hablas inglés? How do you say? Do you qué?
do you
No le das verbo hablar, ¿verdad?
do you speak English?
Good, that's cool. And how do you say now, for example, ¿Tú hablaste inglés?
Did you speak English?
What kind of auxiliary verb you use for the past? ¿Cuál tipo de auxiliar se utilizó? Do or did? Para el pasado, for the past.
Did.
Of course, because it were in this list is ¿dónde está? In past, no?
Past.
Of course, it's logical. Now the next one.
To work at
No.
work.
No, remember the vocal cords. You have to touch the vocal cords. Tienes que tocar, ¿qué? To work. To work.
To work.
Okay, to work. Do your vocal cords vibrate?
No.
The vocal cords, repeat it. The vocal
The
cords.
vocal cords
Don't
don't
vibrate.
don't vibrate.
So we have to ask what kind of sound you have to add. What kind of sound did you add or do you add to its past and past participle form? You have three options: voiceless, D, or ed.
It.
No, ed is when the vocal cords when the last sound.
D.
No, D is voice sound. Remember, you have to add the sound. It's a voiceless sound. For example, to work. Repeat it. To work. To work. I'm sorry.
To work. To work.
Is it es un sonido voiceless or unvoiced?
Voiceless.
Voiceless. So for example, you have to add entonces un sonido que sea idéntico, the same. For example, ¿es qué? Voiceless.
Voiceless.
So it's the same. If it is voiceless, tiene que añadirle un sonido voiceless. Por ejemplo, sería to work, no?
To work. Work. Work.
You said the same. Dijo lo mismo. To work.
To work. Work. Work.
Yes,
Work.
good. That's the perfect an official sound. Even though, aun cuando people say it differently, but this is the official sound. To work, worked, worked. Repeat it.
To work. Work. Work.
Okay, as you forgot it, you have to repeat it now. To work, worked, worked.
To work. Worked. Worked.
No, you say work. No.
Worked. Worked.
Okay, to work, worked, worked.
To work. Worked. Worked.
To work.
To work. Worked. Worked.
Good. Okay, now the next one.
To liked. Liked.
Perfect. What's the meaning of the regular verb to like in present?
The irregular,
The
regular verb to like means gustar in present.
Okay, good. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you, Bill. What's the meaning of the regular verb to work in present?
The regular verb to work means trabajar in present
Or función, okay?
or funcionar.
Okay, that's cool. They're pretty good for being in 7th grade. This is a memory for you, don't recuerde, for you to study.